Welcome, YouTubers, fellow preppers, and survivalists. I got something I want to show you here, because this is a fantastic deal for what you get. Now, I got this at Home Depot for 20 bucks. Okay? Now, I don't know if you see that thick spine. This knife is made for chopping. And it's a full tang knife. Okay, that means the metal goes all the way through the handle. But if you've ever seen those knife competitions where they chop through 2x4s and they chop through a lot of wood, well, this is this company's attempt to make one of those. It's just on a smaller scale, but it's the same idea. Okay? But let me tell you why I purchased this particular knife. First, I want to tell you a little bit about it, a little more about it. Now, you can do some filing with this also. All right? But the reason why I got this particular knife is because I make my own bows. And I make them primitive. Now, I do watch YouTube videos of people making bows. And they have all this fancy equipment. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Nevertheless, from my point of view, I do everything as primitive as possible. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I just want to explain something to you, so try to bear with me. And please hit that like button and leave a comment. Have you ever made your own bow? Are you going to try to make your own bow? And let me tell you why you need to do that. All right? You may have all the guns that you need and all the ammunition that you think you need. Okay? But you may run out of ammunition. Your gun or guns may break, or they may get stolen. Okay? You may lose them some way or another. You may be traveling and a major event happens, and all you have is your sidearm or whatever gun you have on your person. And EMP, solar flare, some sort of catastrophe to where you are a long ways from home. And if it's total chaos, you're going to run out of ammunition. Okay? And knowing how to build a bow, and be careful with these things, by the way, because a lot of people don't understand that if you just drop this, like the way I'm sitting right now, my main artery in my leg is right there. That's why I always carry a tourniquet. That's a whole nother video, but please carry a tourniquet and learn how to use it. You may save your life with it, or you may save someone that you love's life with it. And always carry an extra one in the car. Let me get back on topic, but that's important. You know, anytime you got a sharp bladed instrument, you need a tourniquet, okay? But for 20 bucks, I just had to splurge. Because $20 is a lot of money to me. All right? And I've chopped some wood with this. And I've built one primitive bow with it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to name these bow making videos. And I am literally going to show you how I make a primitive bow. All right? It's not the most beautifulest thing in the world, but it gets the job done. I take down 400-pound boars with a bow that I made. And I will tell you this. You need to be careful messing around with them wild boar, because they will mess you up bad. They could potentially do you in. So don't just go out there and start hunting wild boar with a primitive bow if you don't know how vicious they are and what they're capable of, if you don't have experience with it. You need to go with someone like me that will do their best to keep you safe. If I take you boar hunting and you listen to me, you will be safe. I will take all the risk, and eventually you'll learn how to hunt them as safe as possible, because those things are dangerous and they will hurt you real bad. They are the most vicious animal that can inflict harm to you that I know, that I hunt. And I've killed alligator. It'd be easier to tell you the animals I haven't killed for food, okay? I don't thrill kill. I hunt for food. Period. But this particular knife, for a store-bought knife, is the most effective bow hunting, bow making knife. Like I said, I don't use all the fancy equipment. I just make it with my 2 hands and a knife, and a multi-tool helps. You know, a file, you know, just your basic tools. And if you can, buy you some bowstring, all right? Now, because that just makes it easier. Nevertheless, some good bank line will work. You just need to test it and find out what works for you. But to get you started on your road to making you a primitive bow, I recommend, and I'm not affiliated with this company or anything. It's just that when I see a good product that gets the job done, I'm going to let you know. And for $20, that is a deal for what you get. I mean, because this is a knife. I mean, it's not made to look fancy or any of that. This really gets it done for making a primitive bow. Now, the case it comes in, it's okay. I suspect I'm going to make a different case for this. But, you know, I just would hate to lose this. And I don't know. Just, the case is okay, but the knife, And you get both of these for $20 at Home Depot. That is a deal. $20 for a good knife. Now, some people may look at that and say, man, I really don't care for that brand and all. Well, leave in the comments below, please, if you know where to get this style knife. Because that's the one thing I don't mind spending money on, is a good knife. Now, I know there is some guys out there that do these competitions that make and sell their own knives. So, if you've purchased one of those, please leave in the comment section below where I can find one. Now, I'm sure it's going to be a lot more than $20. But that's the one thing, I will spend money on, is a good knife. And this is what it comes in right here. Okay. But this thing for $20 for making a bow, a primitive bow, you need it if you had the money, because you can make a bow with almost any knife. But man, this knife right here really makes it easy. And get you something like this to sharpen it on. Okay? This wasn't that expensive. It was around $10. But the trick to being effective with a knife is to keep it sharp. And the way you sharpen it is you keep it. People's opinions vary, okay? And if you know a better way of sharpening a knife than this, because there's many ways to sharpen a knife, but this works good for me, something like this. And some people say hold it at an 18-degree angle. Some people say hold it at a 22-degree angle. It really is according on a knife. This particular knife, I would hold at probably around a 20-degree, in the middle, at a 20-degree angle, and sharpen it. Now, another thing. When you're sharpening a knife, be careful. Don't hold it on your leg. Put it lay it down flat and sharpen it away from you. You don't want to be coming this way and slip up. And this thing will cut your finger clean off. I mean, it is a beast of a knife. So, I come across this for $20, and I put it through the test, and this is all American approved for $20. It was only, like 4 bags of aluminum cans, because I'm a scavenger. That's part of prepping. I run 7 miles every day, and I pick up cans. Well, I took my cans in and cached that aluminum in. And on the way back, I was with my buddy in his truck, because I just have a motorcycle. And I was like, hey, man, let's stop by Home Depot. I just want to look around. Got a little extra money. Let's just look. And when I first saw this, I was like, what? That's the first time I ever seen one like this for sale, just on the shelf. I bought it, and I am impressed. So I've rambled on enough, okay? If you're going to build you a bow, I recommend starting out with this knife right here. Or if you can get, in the comments below, someone that makes these, and They make them better. I'm sure it's going to cost you a lot more than $20. I try to do things inexpensively, okay? Because if I just had a whole lot of money, I would just go and buy a bow. But that defeats the purpose. There is something so satisfying into building a bow, practicing with it, and then hunting and taking something down, bringing it home, cleaning it, processing it, and eating it. You are living off the land. You have began your journey in becoming self-reliant. So please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Tell me if you want me to make a video of showing how I do it, of building a bow. Because there's many different ways of doing it. I have a video on down there that shows one of the ways I do it. You know, it's on the quick, but I will show you the tedious process of the way I make one that I plan on keeping till it either breaks or till I pass on and my son or one of my daughters or one of my grandchildren end up with it. Or when I show it to you, if you like it, you can email me and I'll sell it to you. Now, I've got badges now on my channel, I hope. I hope it's set up correctly. There's 3 badges that you can buy. The top-notch badge, you know, because us creators, we get to name the badges. And the top-notch badge is called Sniper. Now, if you get that Sniper badge, I will, you pay the shipping and handling. I'll send you some of my super soil, that clay-like soil that was in my previous video with the sugar cane, and please put me to the test. Just get a sample of it, okay? And like I said, you get the Sniper level, you pay the shipping and handling, and I'll send you a 5-pound bag of that super soil is what I call it. And it is the best fertilizer that I know of. There's something special about that. But I've rambled on long enough. If you're going to make a bow, you're just starting out, be careful. You can cut yourself, but I recommend just spending the $20 and going for it. It's the All-American Prepper. Stay dangerous. Stay ready. And have a blessed day.